rhythm things, but there was a solo that we were doing that was like in a pattern of 3. And then we actually took it and went a little bit further with this pattern. But a pattern of 3 played over 4, which would be something like, right, that kind of an idea, where it's not 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. Right, that sort of an idea. I want to mess with that a little bit. And when you're doing those run-ups, right, you don't. This goes for if you're doing arpeggios, if you're doing sweeps in a certain way. I like standard sweeps, but if you're doing a run-up, you can switch your patterns up. What I mean by that is you can do 1 2 3, like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. And now you're starting to vary those things up a little bit. One thing that I loved, that I was messing around with, was like even in my arpeggios, I would start my arpeggios on the 3rd or the 5th of the arpeggio, right? If I was playing in E minor. Starting on that B, right? And then the B and like this flat 7, the D, sort of become the standout notes. Doing an arpeggio without actually hitting the root note, right? Yeah. But musically it works, right? You're starting to get away from the standard, both in rhythm and rhythm and just pitch wise. Like the one that I love is if you play an A minor, doing a C major 7 arpeggio, right? You never hit an A. It becomes an A minor 9 because it's an A major 7. So that B or the C major 7, the major 7 is a B, which is the 9 of the A. So you're sort of doing over an A, flat 3 5, flat 7 9, flat 3 5, flat 7 9, flat 3. Yeah, but it works. There's no reason that doesn't work, and it starts to become a little bit more musical than always starting on the downbeat, always starting on the 1 if you're doing a run up, always starting on the 1 on the downbeat, right? Doesn't need to happen. You start on the 5. Always playing in succession when you're doing those. I know I kind of screwed this up earlier, but like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, right? Doing those run-ups, change them up a little bit, right? Go ahead. Yeah. 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 Definitely. Yeah. But so starting on B B on an A minor is perfect. The other thing too is there's slower melodic solos that start that way. I mean, there's songs that are just like that I might even start a solo on, like coming hard on the downbeat, but on a 9 on the B. Right? And listen to how that sounds. If I could try to play it with the chords. You get that B and you're like, there's already some movement happening because you're not starting right here. Or if you, yeah. Yeah. That's it. You're getting away from the robotics, right? And all you have to do to start getting away from the robotics is just use the robotics somewhere slightly differently. My favorite, Rye, I want you to try this exercise. Oh, I can't believe we have to go in a minute. My favorite one for this is like, if you're just, what I do it with blues students. I say, dude, I want you to riff. I want you to play that blues scale. I want you to go nuts. You're not allowed to play on beat 1. So you can play whatever you want. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2. I did make you do that before, didn't I? It's terrible. It's hard. It sucks. It's bad. But like it works so much because you can now You can be as robotic as you want, but just not playing on the 1 now changes it into musicianship. I want you to take some of those ideas. Do your arpeggios starting, don't even do the weird one. Do the arpeggios just starting on not the root note. You know what I mean? And that's going to work out so much to your benefit. All right, I got to run because I can see my other student just jumped on. All right.